Hey guys, welcome back. We're here at these tackle box going through a bunch of lures again, and want to take a minute while everybody's doing some of this top water blow ups and showing y'all about all these lures. You know, we love them Heddons, and we're out here looking at what we're going to be putting in our box. So I wanted to show y'all a couple of different models that they got. Some of them are older, you know, 70s, 80s. Some of them are older than that. We got a couple of them here that are not even made anymore. The Wounded Spook, um, old school gold eyes. It's just a lure that it does really well. I'm gonna put a couple of new hooks on this one and take it back out there. I lost my favorite dying flutter the other day, so I think this one's gonna replace that. We're gonna check it out, see how it does. But I got a couple of other ones that I wanted to show y'all here for that top water pop and spit type action. Here goes the Heddon Chugging Spook. This one's pretty cool looking, man. It's already warped out a little. It's got that curve there so that it can chug and pop at the same time. It's really fun to fish with this sucker. We're gonna try that one out. The saltwater spooks. These are bigger size spooks. So if you're looking at like presentation as far as what you're focusing on in your area, if you're going after them bass and you're looking for big slabs and big chunks, this one will pull them out of there. It doesn't have to be a saltwater lure just because it says saltwater on the side. It's overall it's real nice, and that thud sound that it has instead of the BBs, I prefer that when I go fishing. I did try a rattle trap the other day, loud obnoxious sound, and it did work really well, but that's a whole other story. Right now this one here is the biggest one of the, actually no, they got a Magnum size super spook and all that, but out of the tackle box that we're loading up, this is the largest one we got right now. It's the saltwater spook. So you're gonna see the difference between this and the regular ones. This one here that I have in our box to go to is a Wounded Spook with the newer Zara spooks. This is a Heddon Wounded Spook, but it's the Zara body and size and shape profile. Here goes your Zara spook. These are the ones that we all love to fish and walk the dog with, and this is the top water loud version here. Well, both of these are pretty cool. I prefer this one, but this one's for when the water is moving a little bit more. I like to use the turbulence on the top. So we got next to the saltwater spook, the next profile under that we brought is this one here, and that follows along with the propless one, the original Zara spook. And from there, if we need to go a little bit smaller, we got a Heddon Super Spook Junior. So if we're looking at focusing on those fish that are being a little bit picky when it comes to hitting those bigger lures, here we go. We got something that'll bring them out. Now if we're still going at it with these suckers on the top water and you want to throw something a little bit with more finesse, a little bit gentler presentation, we got the Sarah Puppy. So this one right here, it's an awesome little piece. Throw it around where the pads are at and just wait for them suckers to come out and get that. A lot of times when you throw these big Sarah spooks, sometimes you get them to, you know, they get afraid of that big loud profile up there and they take off. I've noticed that sometimes I see them there, I chunk one of those Zara spooks and they skedaddle. But when I get these smaller ones, they tend to stick around and they go to the bite a lot quicker. These right here, as this is the next step down. You can see this is the Heddon Zara Pooch in a black shiner, and these are really cool to fish with, man. You can catch panfish, you can catch bass on these suckers. A lot of fish will hit this one. There's a big difference in presentation from the big Zara Spook original and the Zara Pooch. So we got the Spook, the original, we got the Puppy, and the Pooch. There goes three different sizes, way different sizes, so you can adjust your presentation and profile whenever you're doing your bass catching out there. Now on the other side of my box here, we got a couple of oddballs like this guy here. This guy has a little bit of a wake spoon attached there and props. It's a hell of a mess when you go fishing with it. It doesn't know whether to dive or wiggle or come back up for air, but it's fun. So we're doing topwater presentations and topwater fishing right now, and we're gonna keep on at it and adjusting as we go. We got after this the Magnum Torpedo size, which if you read on here, Heddon Magnum Torpedo. That's a nice, what, 3-inch, about 4-inch profile on that one. Right next to that, we have the old school, everybody's favorite, Heddon Baby Torpedo. These guys, they'll get the job done every time. Small bass, big bass, whatever, they're gonna get you a bite. Now, if you're one of the ones that track those specific lures, a lot of guys like the tiny torpedo. Here's your baby. This is your tiny torpedo, and a lot of people swear this is a lot more easy to throw at different types of fish on there. So the topwater action to me is the same, but I've gotten a lot more bites on the baby torpedo than the tiny torpedo. That's just me. Maybe I use the baby a lot more. Now if you want to downsize and go for some crappie and still get some bass on there, we go from baby to the teeny torpedo. So you got baby, a tiny, and a teeny torpedo. So you got 3 different sizes there you can select from and put them all in your box along with the big boy, and you got that covered. We also got the Heddon Zera 2. This one is a beauty. Got a blue silver flash color. And then we have which one is the baby Zera. So check them out. That's what we're loading up on our boxes right now. I'm working on a couple of other pieces that I'm going to be enjoying, like this Heddon old school swayback. You can see the indentation there and the original molds and stuff. It's going to be a nice piece to use. And I got a clear tiny torpedo we're going to try out. So we're going to see how that goes. I'll let y'all know if we catch anything. In the meantime, if you guys see something that y'all like, let me know. I got tons of vintage lures, man. Just hit me up. Talk to y'all later.